guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm sitting here in my dorm room and I wanted to share with you guys 10 things that I brought to my dorm that I found really useful and really helpful. I'm also going to be making a video on 10 things that I brought to college that I didn't use at all, but right now I'm going to be telling you guys my top 10 dorm items that you should bring to college. So these are in absolutely no particular order, but my first item on my list is a step stool. In the dorms there are a lot of high places, the top of my closet, the top of my bookshelf, places that I can't necessarily reach. So having a step stool has been so nice. So the one that I'm showing you guys right here is from TJ Maxx. It was super inexpensive and it has honestly been so helpful. It's not only been helpful in my living in the dorm, but it was also extremely helpful to move into my dorm. Getting everything on my wall and everything placed where it needs to be, it was so helpful having that step stool. My second best item I would say bring to your dorm is a long full-length mirror. So if you guys can see right back here, I have a full-length mirror from IKEA. This room did not actually come with a full-length mirror, and I never realized how much I used one until I had this mirror. So again, I just got this one from IKEA and it just hangs over the door and it's so helpful and it's so nice to have a full-length mirror. So I would recommend checking out to see if your dorm has one or not. And if you move in and you don't have one, absolutely go buy one. You can even get these at like Target or anywhere, but this one from IKEA has just been my best friend this year. The third thing on my list is to bring a fan with you to college. Whether it's a big fan or a small little tower fan, whatever you think is best for you. Mine is just a small little tower fan that sits on my desk, and I not only like it to produce air because these dorms don't have air conditioning and I die of heat when it gets warm outside, but it also provides noise at night. I feel like at your house you get used to a lot of different sounds at night, and then all of a sudden I moved to the city and there are so many noises that I'm not familiar with, and having the fan on at night just kind of drowns out a little bit of that noise, and it has helped me sleep so much better, so I definitely recommend getting one. The fourth thing on my list is command strips. I think I made like 50 trips to Target my first week of moving in because I needed more command strips. I never realized how many command strips I really used until I got here and I started putting everything up on my walls, and then I realized, wow, I really use a lot of command strips. So my favorite ones are the picture hanging hooks, especially for hanging like everything on my wall and everything like that. They're just Velcro, so one side sticks to the wall and one side sticks to the picture, and then you stick them together with Velcro. And that is just kind of my favorite thing, so you can hide the hooks. But if you have like banners or different things that actually need to be hung, they also create hooks, which is really nice because you can't tack anything into the wall in a dorm, so having a billion command strips has helped me so much. Number 5 on my list is a printer. You can find really great deals on printers around Black Friday or even like during dorm season. I got my printer for $19 and it's like a nice Canon photo printer, and I never realized how useful it would be to have my own printer because you think, well, the library has a printer, who needs it? But there are times when I'm printing things late at night and I don't want to have to go all the way to the library, or there are times when I forget to print something and then I'm like, oh shoot, 5 minutes before class I need to print this out, and I wouldn't have time to go to the library and print it. So it has been so helpful having a printer right here in my room, and again, it was only $20, which is so cheap. So if you can find a good deal on a printer, I definitely recommend getting one because sometimes you just can't go to the library to print things out. Number 6 on my list is a foam mattress pad. The beds in at least my dorm, and pretty much anyone else I've talked to as well, the mattresses are rock hard and it's like sleeping on the ground. I don't know what this is, but the mattresses are rock hard. They are so hard to sleep on and it's so hard to get a good night's sleep. These are a little bit pricey, but they're definitely so worth it in the end because it will literally save you hours of like the middle of the night not being able to sleep because you're uncomfortable. So mine is from Kohl's. It's one of the egg carton shaped ones. I don't really know what it's called. I will link it down below, but it is so comfortable and it has saved my life. The next thing on my list, number 7, is having a desk lamp that has USB and outlet ports on it. I talked about this in my dorm tour, but having a lamp with a plug-in on it has been life-saving because there are not enough outlets in my dorm room. So having just 2 extra plugs that don't have to go into the wall have been so nice. You only have to take up 1 plug and then you get 3 actual outlets to plug your things in. So I definitely recommend getting a lamp. Mine is from Target and it was maybe like $20, super cheap, and it's got little compartments and outlets, which is just so nice to have. Number 8 on my list is having some really good cleaning supplies. So I would recommend getting a vacuum for sure. I didn't realize how much having a vacuum would help me. In my dorm, you can rent vacuums downstairs at the front desk, but sometimes the front desk is closed, or I just like need to vacuum up something real quick and I don't want to have to go down the elevator, check out a vacuum, come back up. It's just so handy having this little vacuum. Mine was super cheap. I think I got it at like Walmart. You can even get one of those little hand ones. I recommend having just a long skinny one just because it does get exhausting sitting on the floor vacuuming things up. I would definitely recommend having a vacuum and also a little broom and dustpan type set. Mine's just really small. It's maybe about this big and it just has a little broom and a dustpan. I think I got mine at like QFC or Fred Meyer or something like that. Moving on to number 9. This one is absolutely not necessary at all, but it's something that I've just really enjoyed having, and that is a TV and a Roku. My roommate actually brought the TV and the Roku. She got it on a super good deal on Black Friday. I don't know how much she paid for it, but it was pretty cheap. Or if you just have like a TV in your room at home, I recommend bringing it to college with you. The Roku has Netflix and Hulu and different things on it, so we can watch shows together, which has been super helpful. And then she has a DVD player so we can watch movies. But whatever you want, I just think a TV is a really fun thing to have, even if you don't have cable. I just think it's nice for watching Netflix or streaming things. We watch The Fosters on the Freeform app on there, and I just think it's really beneficial to have a TV, but definitely not necessary if you just want to use your laptop and watch Netflix on there. Number 10, I actually have 11 things on my list, but number 10 is to bring a rug to college. The floors in your dorm room are gonna be gross unless they're like brand new dorms. The floors are probably not going to be the cleanest. We just have linoleum floors. It's not even tile, it's just linoleum, and it's really rock hard and it's really gross and dirty. So we have rugs on the floor. We both got ours at Target on clearance for like $17, I think, and we just lay them on the floor, and it's so nice to have something to step on, especially near your bed when you're getting out of bed in the morning. Putting your feet on the cold linoleum is not really the most fun thing, and it just makes the room feel a little more homey and more comfortable, so I like having it. Very last thing, number 11, is having a sitting pillow. A lot of times I get tired of sitting at my desk doing homework and I'll want to move to my bed, or even if I'm just watching Netflix in my bed, I like to have a nice resting pillow with the arms on it that you can lean against, because it does hurt your back when you're just like laying in bed and you're very uncomfortable. So I like having a pillow. Mine's from Kohl's. It's super duper soft. You are going to be sitting in your bed on your computer more than you may realize, just because like especially in my room there's no room for like a nice comfy chair. I do find myself sitting on my bed a lot with my laptop, so it's been nice to have like a resting pillow to sit up against. So that is my top 10 dorm items. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you learned something from this, and this maybe gave you some advice or some tips on things that you should bring to college with you. A lot of these things I waited and bought after I got here, because you do learn through trial and error after you move in what you need and what you don't need. I did make 1,000,000,001 trips to Target, as I said, my first week of moving in, but a lot of it is just kind of configuring the space the way that you want it and working with what you have. This is just my top 10 favorite things that I brought to college and things that I found the most useful. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. Leave any more requests about college videos down below in the comments, and I will be sure to do those for you guys, because I know college is like this crazy new experience and I had no idea what I was doing coming in, so any help is always appreciated. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! This is what our door looks like when we first walk in our room. This is what my room looks like. This is a bit of an overview. I have my desk on one side, my bed on the other, and then my closet. Fresh at the oven, melting